Most people think that healing takes years or decades. And I embarked on a journey to prove that wrong. So I spent the last 5 years now of my life looking for a system that could hack the subconscious mind without years of inner work, shadow work, and therapy, which is what I had been doing up till that point. So I dived into so many healing modalities, physical healing modalities, emotional healing modalities, energy healing modalities. I read so many books and I didn't find the answer. So I had to take every best piece that I had discovered and came up with my own system called Transcendent Healing. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how this system works so you can delete from your subconscious mind a limiting belief that you choose in less than 20 minutes. Let's go straight into it with the basics. Energy is the basic building block of life. Everything on a subatomic level is 99% energy. The energy in our bodies is what gives life to all the functions in our body. This includes our organs, our moods, our emotions, physical health, our well being, and our mental wellness. Our body is very magnetic and we have negative and positive polarities and charges. If you think of your body as a big self generating battery, your hands have the similar properties of a magnet. This is called biomagnetism, okay? And we're going to be using our hands to release and reprogram your limiting belief in step 3 of the Transcendent Healing method. So look how interesting. The male has different biomagnetic points. The female has different biomagnetic points. Interesting, huh? In the same way, we have blood vessels to transport blood throughout our body. We also have energy channels that transport vital energy throughout our body. This system that we'll be using are called the meridians. What's really cool about this is that energy is information. That's all it is. And we are sending a command to the body, which has intelligence. And we're commanding the removal and identification of this limiting belief. Basic building block number 2, your subconscious mind, which is the hard drive of your computer. Your subconscious mind has stored every event, every person, every experience, every belief since the day that you were born. Even things that you might not even remember are all stored in this infinite library of files. Your body has the key to all healing and abundance in the world. Because if we can find a way to effectively communicate and speak to it, it will actually give us all the answers that we need. Something that is important to know here is that your subconscious already knows exactly what your strongest limiting beliefs are, your past traumas, your insecurities. There's no one that knows you better than your subconscious mind. The only thing we need is a vehicle and a roadmap to navigate the subconscious, hack it, and get answers from it. And I'm going to teach you that vehicle today. Just as emotions are the language of the body and thoughts are the language of the brain, pictures, images, and symbols are the language of the subconscious mind. We're going to be using a symbol to heal our imbalances before we release our limiting beliefs. When we consciously want something, but that is not in alignment with what we believe on a subconscious level, we'll always sabotage ourselves because the root cause of the issue hasn't been resolved. That is why working directly and hacking your subconscious mind is going to be so much more effective than trying to force things on a conscious level. And by the way, guys, I wrote this article 4 years ago. So it's beautiful as we read it and as I take you through the process, how much we have evolved and how beautiful this is. Cool. Now you understand energy is the basic building block of everything. Energy is the root cause. Everything we experience in our thoughts, feelings, and patterns is the effect. You understood now that the subconscious mind is the storehouse of all your beliefs and your subconscious programming. And now I'm introducing you to the vehicle that will allow you to speak to your subconscious mind. This is called applied kinesiology or muscle testing. Now that you know that everything is energy and frequency, you need to understand that every thought, word, or emotion carries a certain frequency and information. This information can either be good for your body or bad for your body. This discipline uses our neuromuscular system, which is muscles and our nervous system, to determine whether the question that we ask in our subconscious mind is true or false. On average, your muscle will test 15% weaker when it picks up a negative answer. And I'm going to teach you how you can start practicing muscle testing right now by doing what we call a set of calibration statements. This is really exciting. You can use the calibration statements of love and hate, or my name is, and you can say your true name versus my name is your false name. And you can notice how a true versus a false statement feels. Let's do that right now. Stand up for a moment. You're going to do the sway test. Take a deep breath in. Make sure you're grounded. Feel energy around you. Now that you're grounded, just say love, love. Feel love, visualize love, and notice how your body naturally moves forward. Interesting. When you move forward, that means that you have gotten an answer and a response that it is truth. Love is the truth. Now go back, okay? And we're going to take a deep breath in, exhale, and you're going to think fear, feel fear, visualize fear. Do it now. Remember that every word carries a certain information and frequency. And the frequency of fear, your body wants to move away from it. So you will move backwards. When your body moves backwards, that is a false response, is the opposite of a truth statement. So right now, if I would stand up, I would say, my name is JP. My body's going to move forward because that's the truth for me. If I say my name is Alex or Amy or Edward, my body's going to move backwards. So test that one now. Say my name is, and say your name. Your body will move forward. Now, take yourself back to center, to balance, and say a false name. Say my name is this. And notice how your body moves backwards. This is truly revolutionary stuff because now we have a vehicle to extract answers, hidden information that was not available to us before, even limiting beliefs, subconscious self-worth that is not only affecting your inner world, but also your outer reality. Ever wondered why perhaps you keep attracting the same relationships in different people or the same pattern in money? Maybe you make it, but then you lose it or you can't hold it. Or maybe there's this nagging health issue that doesn't allow you to be at peace and you've been dealing with that for years. All of those things are signs that there is subconscious programming acting in your body that hasn't been released. You haven't released it at the root cause. And until you don't do so, you will keep experiencing the same patterns in your reality because as within, so without. This is a universal, immutable law. Whatever you believe inside, you become and you manifest. So back to the training ground. Let's go into building block number 4, intention. This is the most powerful weapon at your disposal to create powerful shifts in your life. A lot of people don't really know the difference between intention and attention. In very simple terms, when you set your intention is where your energy and your attention goes. Like this, the blueprint of where that road or that highway is going to be built. You can use your intention to direct your energy wherever you want it to go. It works on the background. So as soon as you say, I'm setting an intention, your energy is directed to fulfill that demand, to go forward to that path. Make sense? If I say, I set the intention to be at peace today, your energy and frequency will start to look for ways to fulfill that intention because you are directing your energy to a specific purpose. Your intention is very powerful because it's like a broadcast that you're sending to yourself and the universe. Okay? I won't go too deep because I want to keep it short and sweet and practical, but know that we'll be using the energy of our intention to release the limiting belief in a matter of seconds. So in a moment, you will identify your strongest limiting belief and you will actually delete it from your operating system. This is what I call hacking your subconscious mind. Now, we reach into a really powerful stage today. Limiting beliefs. Think of them as faulty software programs in our subconscious that needs to be updated. It's like a supercomputer. So limiting beliefs are running in our operating system. We need to find a way to identify them, release them, and reprogram new updated software that actually empowers us and helps us achieve our biggest goals and desires. Limiting beliefs can either be created through your own experiences or can be inherited from your ancestors. This is an entire modality called ancestral healing or generational trauma. But I won't go into it into this guide. Just know that sometimes The limiting beliefs that you have are not even yours. In the chart below, you will see the difference of imbalances. Think about limiting beliefs as the root of the tree, and all other types of imbalances are the branches and leaves of the tree. When you heal from the root of the tree, you also heal every other part of the tree. Yeah, it's almost like if the roots of a tree had poison, the leaves of the tree are going to also get poisoned. It's going to be unhealthy. So we're going all the way to create a medicine from your own body, an internal medicine to heal that poison, remove it from the root of the tree so that it and naturally creates groundedness, abundance, and safety. All right. In Transcendence Healing, we first work on healing and releasing what we call underlying imbalances before we can release the core limiting belief. This is a secret that most people don't know. It makes sense because if we don't clear the landmines first, there is no way that we can plant new seeds and reprogram the new empowering beliefs. It's like a garden full of weeds. Before we can plant the new empowering belief, we need to pluck out the hundreds or thousands of weeds that were related to that core limiting belief. What are weeds? You might be asking. They can be emotional imbalances, spiritual imbalances, energetical imbalances, and physical imbalances. I think I've spent over 5,000 hours at least pioneering ways to change at a permanent level by hacking our subconscious mind. This is really incredible stuff. All right, we go into phase number 6, the energy of the heart, the most powerful energy in the universe. And yes, you can harvest it. Yes, you can expand it. And yes, you can use it whenever you want. This is the last principle that you need to understand. It's the power of the heart. It's not love as you were taught in Disney movies, but hear me out because this will revolutionize the world very, very soon. Think of your energy of the heart as a limitless supply of high frequency energy that you can tap into whenever you want. When any type of healing happens, the healer is not actually healing you. You are healing yourself. This is because of a principle or law called resonance. The practitioner creates a very high frequency field to accelerate your own healing in your body. The principle of resonance says that whenever there are two different frequencies, the lower frequency will match the other higher frequency and resonate with it. We'll be using a very simple exercise that will allow you to 20 to 50x your normal frequency so we can focus that energy through our intention and create the self-healing that we want. Okay, in case you didn't know this, scientists have also discovered that the bioenergetic field, the electromagnetic field of your heart, which you are seeing here as a picture, is 100 times stronger than your brain. You are an electromagnetic being and you attract to your reality whatever is held here in your field. Our thoughts and emotions affect the heart's magnetic field, which energetically affects those in our environments, whether we are consciously or not. So if I can my frequency 50 to 100 times, I activate self-healing. What I'm really doing is not adding any layers, my friend, removing the layers of low frequency so that my true authentic self shines through. And as I level up and raise my consciousness, everything in my world is raised. That's how the game of life works. So this is not really healing that you're doing here. You are creating reality. You are manifesting from a different level of consciousness. All right, we've made it. This is the Transcendence Healing method. So excited for this. Beautiful. So if you've stuck with me so far, congratulations. We're now getting to the good part. The Transcendence Healing method is broken down into 3 simple steps. Step number 1, we identify. We use muscle testing and the knowledge of our subconscious mind to fish or bring to our conscious awareness what is our strongest limiting belief. Step number 2, we heal, or now I like to call it really expand or transcend. This is where we use our intention and our heart energy to create our healing program, and where we heal and release all underlying imbalances connected to our strongest limiting belief. Step number 3, we reprogram. This is where we use our intention and the CEO, the governing meridian, to release the limiting belief and install a new empowering one. Let's do it. So let's take you through the step-by-step walkthrough. Let's go straight into number 1. Now you are in the actual process of hacking the subconscious mind, FYI. Let's begin. The first thing you're going to do is identify your strongest core belief. For this, you're going to practice muscle testing. These are the preparations. Step number one, I want you to balance your body, your energy, and your nervous system with some alternate nostril breathing. This will help you calm your mind. You can breathe in, breathe out, set the intention to be grounded, to be at peace, and create some sort of protection energy around you just by thinking or visualizing it. This will help you be protected from any outside energy that might give you weird responses. So I will assume that you have paused the video and you are now ready in a grounded state. Let's now identify your strongest limiting belief. This is where things get really, really fun. Using the chart above, you're going to ask the following question until you get a yes from your body. Let's start with the first one. You're going to say, I am not safe is my strongest limiting belief. Your body will move forward or backwards. If it moves forward on the first try, it means that I'm not safe is your strongest limiting belief and you're done with the process. If your body moves backwards, I want you to test every single belief. You're going to use this prompt and you will say, for example, I am worthless is my strongest limiting belief. I know that this sounds a bit harsh, but understand that any limiting belief is part of your ego, not of your true eternal self. I could change this really for I am unworthy. Don't pay attention too much to the terminology. And this is not really you, as I said before. And say, for example, I am powerless is my strongest limiting belief. I'm unlovable is my strongest limiting belief. And test all of those 7 limiting beliefs until you get the one that is a yes. Remember that there's only one strongest limiting belief. So if you're getting yes for more than one answer, say, body, tell me the truth, and do it again, and you'll find the one answer. This is like a test that has only one multiple choice answer that is the right answer. Cool. Now you have your strongest limiting belief. Let's move on to step number 2. Step number 2, heal or expand. Let's say that your strongest limiting belief is not safe. In order to release and reprogram this limiting belief, we have to clear all of the underlying imbalances that created this belief in the first place. We're going to be using some pretty advanced energy technology to do this in about 5 minutes. So buckle up and enjoy the ride. These are the steps. Think of any symbol or icon to represent the healing you're about to have. Why don't we choose perhaps maybe a white circle or anything that comes to mind. Let's write the rules of the healing program together. Since this is your first time, I've already created a preset of rules for you. In the future and with experience, you can create your own rules. These are the rules that we're going to be using. Number 1, to work on all known and unknown imbalances related to this belief. Rule number 2, to heal and release all of these imbalances. Rule number 3, to instantly revitalize your body and energy after the release of each imbalance. So now the cool thing is we can send a direct command and hack and communicate to our subconscious mind. Step number 3, now that you have the white circle, for example, that white circle is connected to these rules. Now you're going to close your eyes and you're going to visualize the icon that you created in step 1. So set your intention to link the rules from step 2. You can say, I set the intention to link the rules to my symbol. Don't worry if you don't feel anything. Just by setting your intention, you've already done it right. There's no wrong way to do it. So you're good. Time for the heart focus exercise. This is we activate and send the command to the subconscious mind. You're going to close your eyes, focus your attention in your heart. Imagine that your breath is going in and out through your chest. Breathe in and out slowly. In, out. Really put all your presence and attention in your heart. Now think about the people that you love. Think about the people that love you. Feel that feeling of gratitude for being alive, for these people, for yourself in this moment. Allow that feeling to expand in your heart. Feel it more and more. Give yourself a big smile right now and continue breathing in and out. This will help you raise your frequency tremendously. How does that make you feel? To be alive, to be in this moment, to be loving yourself, to be receiving love from other people. Now bring to your mind your symbol that you chose. We're using the example of the white circle. Just feel it or visualize it. And as you do so, imagine that you're sending energy from your heart into the white circle. You're powering it up. In, out, shooting all this energy of gratitude, love, appreciation into the white circle. Continue to do so. In, out, in. A few more times. You're doing amazing. Feel the white circle being powered up. Out. One more time. Full inhalation. Exhale. And feel, sense that white circle becoming super bright. And now all the rules, through the intention that you set, are being channeled and commanded to your subconscious mind, which is a computer. And all of those rules are starting to being executed in the background. And you'll be able to prove this to yourself in a few minutes. So now, my friend, you can open your eyes. The Transcendence Heating program is now automatically running in the background. Keep in mind that you're releasing trapped emotions, past trauma, physical imbalances, and energetical imbalances that created this limiting belief. The healing experience is really chilled. It's not harmful or ultra emotional, so don't worry about anything. It's a very gentle, revolutionary process. And this will help you be done with step number 2. And I'll just guide you right now into it. So take a deep breath in and out, close your eyes. Imagine that you're in a white room. You're going to take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. As you exhale, see the number 3 flashing 3 times. 3, 3, 3. Take a slow, deep breath in, exhale. See the number 2 flashing 3 times. 2, 2, 2. Take a slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, see the number 1 flashing 3 times. 1, 1, 1. You're now at a deeper, healthier level of mind. Allow your brain to relax. Allow the mind to be quiet. And to help you go deeper into relaxation, I'm going to count from 10 to 1. On every descending number, feel going deeper and deeper. 10, 9, feel going deeper. 8, 7, 6, going deeper and deeper. 5, 4, 3, sinking deeper and deeper. 2 and 1. You're now more relaxed. Beautiful. You will now repeat after me. I set the intention for my records to be open and for the root cause or root memory of this limiting belief to be revealed to be now. Sit in silence. Imagine you're in a white room with a beautiful mental screen. Your higher self is there. And it will reveal to you now the root memory. I'll give you a moment of silence for this. Be open to receive. There's nothing else you need to do. Receive the insight, receive the lesson. Perhaps there is an action step that you need to take. There's lessons in each pattern we identify. Allow your higher self to identify this lesson that you will commit to take action, because it's not only about hacking the subconscious mind, it's also about taking action so we can learn and integrate the lesson. If not, the pattern just keeps showing up. As you're ready, you can take this beautiful memory. You can imagine that you're taking it out of the screen, sending it into the sky, and you're allowing the light, the sun, to take it. And you can forgive yourself. You can forgive anything you saw. You can be grateful for that context. Send it up into the sky. Imagine yourself feeling lighter and lighter and lighter. Feeling a shift in your body, in your mind, in your emotions. You're experiencing transcendence. Doing amazing. As you're ready, you can take a deep breath in and out. Ground yourself in this energy of liberation and freedom and peace from this pattern of the past. And in your own time, you can slowly come back. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach number 3, you can open your eyes. 1, coming up slowly now. 2, getting ready to come back to full presence. And 3, only when you're ready. Eyes open, wide awake, feeling better than before. Beautiful. You can do this as a bonus after we finish the experience. You can muscle test and prove to yourself that this actually worked for you. We're on to the last step, guys. You've come a long, long way. Don't worry if you need to watch this again, it's completely normal. I'm literally giving you years of experimentation and understanding condensed in one video. So please hang on there. We're almost done. And you're doing amazing. I think this is really, really exciting. And it's something that the world really, really needs. That's my purpose in my life's work, is to really empower you to be your own healer and creator of your life. So let's go into the simple steps on how to actually plant your new empowering belief. First, let's find the opposite of the limiting belief so we can install it and hack your subconscious mind. For example, if I had a belief of I'm not safe, I'll simply think of the opposite. Well, I would say something like I am safe and secure everywhere I go. I am always safe and supported by Source, by God, by the universe, everywhere, within myself and without. So you can choose right now. How beautiful is that? Your empowering belief. Good. So choose it. Let's say I'm going to use this one. We now go to step 2 of phase number 3. We're going to release this limiting belief from your body right now. Set the intention to release the limiting belief which we've been working on. You can say, I set the intention to release this limiting belief of I'm not safe. Just trust that whatever you're doing is right. That's all you have to do. Now you're directing the energy. You're going to use the fingertips of your right or left hand, and we're going to amplify the energy of our intention so that it literally reaches every cell of your body. And the intelligence of the body will release this limiting belief, which is at the core unprocessed emotions or energies that are lodged in your body. That's why we use energy to release energy. It's really, really important. Remember what I talked to you about meridians? The channels of distribution of energy and information. This is exactly what we're doing. So you're going to swipe like this 10 times from your hands to the middle of the eyebrows, all the way, as you can see here. This is the governing meridian. So here, and as you swipe these 10 times, focus on that intention of releasing that limiting belief now. Do it for 10 times. I set the intention. I'm releasing this limiting belief, and you'll feel how this energy is really unstuck and removed from your body. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Now, let's celebrate you. And you will stand up, muscle test to see if the limiting belief was actually released. Did I just release this limiting belief now? 9 out of 10 times you'll get a positive answer of yes. If you didn't for some reason, it's because you lost your attention or focus and you were thinking about something else. So just repeat, set that intention again, and repeat this step 4 here. Swipe 10 more times, muscle test again, and you will get the positive response. Amazing. So now we're going to repeat steps number 2 to 5, but this time we're going to do it in reverse. you're going to set the intention to install the new empowering belief that we created in step number 1. So I'm going to say, I set the intention to install this new empowering belief that I am safe and secure everywhere I go and supported by the source. And as I say that, as I've set my intention, just feel, think, visualize that intention and swipe 10 times. Because now this is the gardener. We're planting the seeds. We're planting the new beliefs. Do it 10 times. 2, 3, focus on this moment. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. By now, you should have felt a lot of different shifts in your body because you're hacking and rewiring these beliefs. And now stand up and you're going to muscle test and confirm again until you get a yes. If you need to repeat the process one more time, go for it. But now, my friend, you have successfully experienced your first Transcendence Healing session. And more importantly, you've experienced the power of your freaking body. Okay? So congratulations. You have just healed your first limiting belief and you've reprogrammed that. I want you to know that your reality will now shift to match your new empowering belief. Because now that I feel safe in my subconscious and it's verified through muscle testing, the way that I think, feel, and act will change as well. These are the 5 levels of transformation. And as you change the way that you think, feel, and act, you attract completely new opportunities because you are emitting a different frequency and vibration that is elevated. That's why as you raise your level of consciousness, all of your world gets raised. Please drop in the comments how this experience was for you. And for those who feel called to go deeper, True Self University might be your next step. I say might because this isn't about me convincing you. It's about you recognizing if this is your path. Inside TSU, we take this knowledge and we live together with a family of conscious leaders and make the journey 100 times more joyful. If you're interested, the link is below. And when you get there, please take a moment to watch our welcome video. We'll answer all questions and you'll know if this is the right thing for you. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. It's a pleasure and an honor. And I'm really excited that you get to experience this transcendent healing within you.